Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino, and yeah, we have to talk again. This is my post-market wrap-up on this pre-Fed day. Understand, tomorrow we get to hear what comes out of its collective mouth. They already know what they're going to do. Of course, we understand that, but I want to talk about that. So yeah, post-market wrap-up on this Tuesday, July 28th, 2020. Let's start off with the basics here. Stocks were all over the place, up, down, crazy day, very volatile. Again, this is a market that only wants to hear one thing. There's more easy money coming. We understand that the Federal Reserve just started yet a new $9 billion per day additional purchases to mortgage-backed securities and treasuries. Okay. This is not going to stop. This is just the beginning. As a matter of fact, the Fed came out today again and expanded its lending facilities. Its lending facilities. Yeah, now to the end of the year, but you can expect this to be indefinite. Okay, indefinite. I'm going to tell you something else that you can expect too. The airlines are getting another bailout. It's pretty much everywhere. I would say it's just about written in stone. And because of that, airline stocks got bid up today. But you can expect many more corporate bailouts here down the pike. This is, again, what? What are we seeing here? This is the Fed finishing their final solution. They have an unlimited amount of cash, unlimited. They just got to add it to a digital screen, and they will. And they're going to disperse it as far and wide as they possibly can, everywhere, even in other parts of the world that you're not hearing about. How many times have I explained to you, and you can look this up for yourself if you don't believe me, the Federal Reserve can lend to anyone, any cause, at any time, without a shred of oversight whatsoever. The Federal Reserve, just to give you an example, and this is really common knowledge, is funding wars right now all over the globe using US dollars. This is no surprise if you're shocked to hear that. Well, maybe you've been living under a rock for quite a while. So anyway, let's talk. Tomorrow we're going to hear from the Fed, and I don't care what comes out of their mouth at all. I really don't. As a matter of fact, I'm going to, of course, pay attention to it, but it doesn't matter. To me, the game is simple. More easy money in epic amounts. I mean, bailouts, stimulus packages, more asset purchases, everything you can think about and things you can't even dream about is what the Fed is going to do right now to finish their final solution, to be the lender and buyer of last resort. That's their goal. That's where they are right now. And again, all this talk between the freak show Democrats and the freak show Republicans, where are they going for this another trillion plus in stimulus? Yeah, the Federal Reserve. We don't have it. There's no reserve. There's no money. We're broke. Okay, America, we're done. The new America, a new system. It's completely crazy what we're seeing right now. But let's go back to the markets. Okay, so stocks finished lower across the board. When I say across the board, because people get confused, I'm talking about the major indices, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, the Industrial Average, all finished lower today. Okay, despite airlines getting bid up. Gold hit another record high today. Bitcoin over 11,000 after a pullback. It's going to waver around a little bit. Silver put on a gain too. I mean, no surprise. This is a direct result or a reflection of what the Federal Reserve is doing. And people, I'm going to say it again. We have not seen anything yet, period, the end. This is going to get so far out of control. It already is. It's already massively out of control. I think you already know that. But understanding that the bigger picture here is they literally literally want to be the lender and buyer of last resort, you can expect everything around you to deteriorate. The economy, and forget about the stock market, because the stock market is going to go up as long as the Federal Reserve's balance sheet explodes. So today, okay, we fell a little bit. Oh, what does that mean? No, it means that the Fed is going to backstop the market until this whole thing blows over. Again, the market is a distraction. People see the stock market going up. They think the economy is great. Doesn't matter that 40 plus million people here in the United States are not working. No, no, no. As long as the stock market is going up, everything is great. Tremendous. Fantastic. You know that, right? Yeah, Kudlow, Mnuchin, they were out yesterday. V-shaped recovery. V-shaped recovery. Yeah, that was for the stock market. They're not telling you that the economy is in a tailspin via this engineered scamdemic that the Federal Reserve shut down the entire global economy to kill the money velocity, to finish their final solution. People, I don't know another way to put this. Okay, so back to there's not even a word for this. Let me think for a second. I say freak show a lot, but the Federal Reserve is not a freak show. First of all, they're not human. So they're not human beings. Okay, they're undead, they're unhuman, whatever they are. So their little, their witches coven that they had today. I got nothing against witches, by the way. But their evil cabal, okay, that they all are. Again, they can't even be witches because they're not human beings. These people are not human. You think I'm joking, but I'm telling you the truth, okay? And these unhuman entities here that run the entire world, they run the entire world. I mean, think about it. They decide monetary policy that we all live by. Wall Street banks, the stores you shop at, the way you use your money, the way the banks hold your money for you, what it means, if it earns interest, if it's negative, it's all them. They control the entire freaking world. Period. I know there are some that are in some twisted delusion that Greg Mannarino is wrong. It's not the Fed running the world. And then you got the other freak show. The Treasury took over the Fed. You can't even make this stuff up if you tried. Anyone that believes that has been dumbed down to the point of like beyond. I know that was floated out here, but the Treasury did not take over the Fed. The Fed is independent. The Fed answers to no one, and they will do whatever they want to at any freaking time. Okay, so stop the delusions. Look, you see what it is? Some people are so stuck into, the system's gonna save me. The system gonna save. I mean, come on. People, there's no way the system is going to save you, okay? Open your eyes just a little bit. Maybe if you could get 2 brain cells and rub them together, maybe you could understand what you're seeing around you. I know it's not easy, okay? But try to. People have been lied to since the moment they come out of the birth canal, okay? The lies start. And as soon as they're told any kind of truth, they explode because they can't handle it. They can't handle it. They just cannot handle the truth. And this will continue to go on. And this is why people like you and people like me have a very difficult time getting through to certain people. But I'll tell you something. Mom, if you're watching this, I love you sincerely. And I am so happy to see you finally opening your eyes. People, I want to give all of you a little heads up here. Greg's mom was one of those. Okay, it's the truth. She would not see it. She refused to see it. She wouldn't buy it. And now all of a sudden, a couple of months ago, her eyeballs started to open up. And she's like, I cannot believe what I'm actually seeing here. Greg, everything you're saying is true. It's so obvious to me now. She's had an epiphany. Some people, this gives me hope, can, have an epiphany moment. But for the vast majority, they're just done. They can't handle it. They don't know what to do when they're told the truth, after being brought up, I mean, from their first breath, to, you know, hearing lie after propaganda, after look here, don't look over there, misdirection, misinformation, distractions. I mean, that's just where we're at. And as a people, as a member of the human race, and I'm not including the members of the Federal Reserve because they're not human, you know, it's very difficult for many people to accept truth. They don't want to hear it. They want to stay, you know, people, you know, go towards the light. You know, they don't want to go towards the light. They want to stay in the dark. They want to believe the lies that they have been fed from every angle you can dream about. They just want to believe these things. So, you know, I guess we can't feel too bad for these kind of people. I guess they've been dumbed down. They're unable to accept things. Anyway, consider yourself lucky if you're able to. All right, look, this guy right here loves you a lot. Let's see what happens tomorrow, big day, with this thing, okay? The thing known as the Federal Reserve, the creature, monster feature. I don't know what they are, okay? But I know they're not human, and they're going to talk to us tomorrow, and they're going to dictate how they want to run our lives. That's really what it's all about, okay? You know, the world is not run by presidents, kings, queens, dictators, monarchs. No, it's the banks. Period. I'm out of here. Love you a lot. See you in the morning.